The president is daring him to come home to the Philippines and have a one-on-one talk with the president. The inclusion of PRRD in the hit list. I was talking to Secretary Esperon earlier, and he said the inclusion of the president in the hit list has been validated by them. So it was not a wrong info fed to them. And according to him, as I said, even if they deny it, Joma Sison has denied it, the fact remains that indeed the president is included in the list, including him, including the secretary and others. And as I've said, the last briefing, even if there was no false information, even if that's true, we are ready for them. Because as I said, the very organization of the Communist Party is precisely to bring down the government and to assassinate the officials of that government. And I'm issuing a statement on the latest statement made by Joma Sison.
You're going to make a statement now?
Later, I'll make a formal statement. But may I just say that the president is daring him to come home to the Philippines and have a one-on-one talk with the president. Even before this panel, no government panel involved, no panel on the communist side. He is asking him to come to the Philippines. There will be no enforcement of any warrant. Just come to the Philippines and talk with him. We condemn, of course, the violations of the ceasefire agreement. You must remember that it was them who declared a unilateral ceasefire. And that has also been violated, and there has been a violation. But nevertheless, we are giving them the chance to explain why it has committed such a violation. And since the president has always been open, giving a little window to the pursuit of peace, he will wait for the explanation coming from them.
Question, MPC. MPC question. Joseph.
Sir, since we're on the subject already now, so see the Joma issued a statement, quite a long one, no? Sabi niya, I'll just maybe, okay. Response, please. Sabi niya, the resumption of the peace negotiations can be realized by reaffirming the mutual agreements since the Hague Joint Declaration of 1992 and several other agreements in the past. So, is the government ready to reaffirm those agreements in preparation for a peace talk negotiation?
The government is open to a talk with them. But even prior to the talk, the president stated that he wants Joma Sison to come over, not to fear of any arrest. If he's man enough and sincere enough, he can come over and have a one-on-one discussion with the president.
Okay, another comment, sir, just response. The Duterte regime is going downhill to hell and cannot find enough relief from its imperialist masters to overcome.
He must be referring to himself and his movement.
All right, sir, just going back to your earlier statement, when did the president tell you that he wants to talk to Joma one-on-one?
24. Christmas Eve.
Formal invitation daw, sir. Meron ba meron ba dapat formal invitation?
Wala siya sinabi. Basta sinabi niya na. Hindi ko alam if he already coursed it through Secretary Bello.
What does the president hope to achieve with the 1-1?
I don't know. That's his call.
But in the Philippines, no? Come home
Yes,
first.
in the Philippines.
What if a third-party country?
As I said, if he really wants to show his sincerity, he can come home.
All right, sir. Thank
He
you.
should not be afraid of his own shadow.
Follow up, Ina.
Sir, but what was the context of that discussion, that the one you had on the 24th? Why did the president end up telling you to invite Joma Sison to talk to him?
With respect to the ceasefire, we were talking about the ceasefire, about the localized negotiation, and about the stand of the mayor of Davao. He said the localized peace talks can still proceed.
Speaking of that, sir, yung pag-exclude doon sa Davao na sinasabi ni Mayor Sara, what did the president say about that?
Pwede pa rin.
Pwedeng-
Kasi, exclude muna in the meanwhile. Wala pa naman kasi talks eh.
Sir, in the possible meeting with Joma Sison, is there anything specific that the president wants to talk about?
Wala naman siya sinabi.
Okay, and that possible meeting is separate from, is a separate
Yes, from the government
issue
panel.
doon sa
Yes.
resumption of government panel.
Yeah.